Alright, what's up gamers? So today we're going to be ranking all the hypixel bedwars maps for solo and doubles. Now this is up to date, and I included all the maps in the current rotation as well as the ones that are not in the current rotation and have been removed or old versions. But I didn't include the seasonal textures just because I thought that would be redundant. And as you can see, there are quite a few of them. I might do a video later for all the 3s and 4s maps, but we'll see. This is pretty long. Why did I do this again? But yeah, let's get started. And I'll have a link to this tier list in the description if you guys want to try it out for yourself. So let's start out with the obvious S tiers for me at least. I think that has to be Lighthouse, Glacier, Speedway, Orchestra, Pernicious, and yeah, obvious S tiers, just very fast-paced maps and have a really cool design. So I think most players would agree with that. Let's see, we have Airshow. I think I'm gonna put this one A tier. I feel like most people would put it S tier, but I'm just doing A tier solely for the fact because I think your first rush is kind of annoying. There's a balloon in the way, and it often results in some awkward bridging, trying to get above the other player. Rooted, you guys know how much I love this. I'll put it A tier. I think mid is a bit close together, so that's why A tier instead of S tier. Rooftop, another favorite of mine, put it A tier. Honestly, I'm putting Playground A tier as well. I feel like this is a controversial one, but it's just so fun to me. Like, once you take out your first rush, the map can go pretty quickly because mid is all connected, and I just love the theme of it. So I'm putting it A tier. Crypt also A tier map, very nice. Oh, you know what? Kroglim. I think I'm putting this S tier too because I just always have really fun games on this map. I think it's because the bases are really close together and mid is kind of far, so people don't rush emeralds as much. Even though it's a pretty simple design, I like the map a lot. Skyrise, which is like basically a watered down rooftop. It's still pretty fun, so I'll put A tier as well. Alright, so we have Hollow, which is, well, I think that describes its theme pretty accurately, honestly. But it's still a pretty fun map to play. Very small, so B tier I'd say. Lotus, same thing. And Waterfall too. I think these three maps are very similar in terms of design, but they're still pretty fun to play. I think Waterfall is my favorite out of these three. Steampunk. That's going F tier. Not even a second thought on that. Alright, I'm gonna pick the maps that I think are just way too massive and honestly aren't fun for my playstyle, so that'd have to be Orbit. Babylon, even though it does have a pretty cool design. Cascade, Biohazard, and Cliffside. You know what, I'm actually putting Cliffside F tier because I lose like every time in that map. And also, I'm about to go on a rant, but Siege, F tier. Okay, here's why. It's probably a controversial pick, but I hate Siege. Now, in theory, it would be a good map, right? It's very fast-paced, the bases aren't too far apart, it's fast iron, but the little things on this map just kill it for me. Like, for example, the diamond gen is way higher than the bases, so bridging to it and bridging to other bases just becomes really annoying, and if someone gets above you, it's basically impossible to stop them. Also, there's like iron bars and stairs littered throughout the bases that you just bonk your head on all the time and fall in the void. Not to mention mid is just so massive. So yeah, F tier map. There, I said it. Alright, we'll go to the slightly better maps. Lightstone, it's honestly grown on me. I think I'll put it B tier. I think mid, like, the emerald gens are so close together, you can get 8 emeralds in like 15 seconds once you're mid. But other than that, I think it's a pretty good map. Acropolis, huge map, kind of a weird layout, but it kind of works to be honest, so I'm putting it B tier. Solus, very sweaty map. I'd say honestly sweatier than Lighthouse, but it has a few things that I don't like as much, so I'll put it B tier. Like, it has that height elevation problem, like I said before, the diamond gens are just raised above the bases too far, and mid is very isolated. Dragonstar kind of has the same problem, that height elevation like I was talking about. I'm gonna put it C tier because I don't think the theming is as good. I honestly forgot what this map's even called, but it's kind of annoying to play, so I'm gonna put it C tier. Nutcracker, like, hypixel, you tried, but it just doesn't work. Amazon, wow. Feels like it's been forever since I played this map. I'll put it B tier. I think, like I said, it has a few height elevation problems at mid. It's just way too big. But I like the theme of it, so I'll put it B tier. Inca, pretty fun map. I'll put it A tier. I think it's solid. Zorzul, another pretty massive map. I'll put it C tier. Apollo, I have bad memories on this map, but it's not too bad in theory. You know what, actually, I'm putting it D tier. I don't like it that much. And Ashfire, I don't know. It's kind of awkward. Mid's really far away, and you often get rushed from both sides. So I'll put it C tier, even though it is a pretty fast-paced map. And Toro, it's like on par with the D tier maps, but it's a little faster pace. I'll put it C tier. And we have the two removed old versions of maps. We have Old Pernicious, which is technically New Pernicious, and this is New Pernicious. I'll just call it Old Pernicious. It has the filled-in mid with a huge hill at the top. Not as good in my opinion, so probably B tier. And Orchestra with the Diamond Gen like at the corner instead of between bases. Not as bad of a change, I feel, so I'll put the old version A tier. But yeah, there was my ranking. It's pretty balanced, I think. Not too bad. Not one category that's filled in a lot more than the others. We have our S tiers up here, which are maps I absolutely love. A tiers, which I like pretty well too. Definitely won't complain if they're picked. B tiers, which I won't actively pick, but if they come up, then I have no problem playing. C tiers, which I rarely play. I really don't like playing these. And D tiers, just way too big. I don't like playing these either. They have way too long games. And F tier, I avoid these at all costs. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said before, I'll have a link to this in the description if you want to try it out for yourself. You can @ me on Twitter or whatever if you want to share it with me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is my ranking, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and sub, and we'll see you next time.